you know what? We live in the worst place for that shit.
I'm afraid of clan.
We're like 100 and some odd miles from where the clan was started. We are currently living. We're gay and interracial. We're what they call a double banger here.
Yeah.
They hate us. So if we went out there and put on a clan, they would probably kidnap us and take us to a meeting.
You know, I'm so creeped out by clan. Cause they look like a ghost. Like the whole thing is creepy. It's my worst fear is a clan mask.
Oh, I just put it like this. Where we live, if you put on a sheet and go around trick-or-treating on Halloween, they don't think you're a ghost.
Right.
Uh-oh. We gotta calm down. I hear her jumping out there. Starting to whimper. You want outside?
Now, I'm gonna search for the pencil and let's draw the don't care bear. I'm gonna make it look cuter than that. So the top of the head always have the circle. That's the top of the head. And then the bottom of the head is always a little cheek coming out like that. See that the bottom of the head. See the step? Then the big belly. Always need the big belly.
Let's see, Tino, can you please tell us how to get your images? When I do it, I just get ugly shit images.
Oh, I Google it. I Google everything. And I search a keyword. Oh, you don't want to do this. If you want to do like Care Bear, you don't search Care Bear nails. Cause then people are Googling that and then they put on their nail. And of course, they're not going to be, 100% when they put on their nail. So you get in the sloppy second. You don't want to do that. You want to Google Care Bear itself on Google and scroll through thousands of them until you find the one that you like.
Are you doing the Don't Care Bear?
I'm doing the Don't Care Bear.
Oh my God. Sinus issues. No, when Tino gets excited, his breathing gets out of rhythm.
Yes.
Where can I find the tips?
I will Amazon. I will send you a link from Amazon if you DM me.
Where are you located? Springfield, Missouri. They're trying to figure out where Clan Country's at.
And then see the cheek right here? In the middle of that, I do a circle. That's where the nose is. Underneath that circle, I do a little loop for the mouth. And then the eye are right above the nose. Okay? And then it's always have a little cheek right here on the side.
Are the nails already white or did you paint them?
It's already white. I painted it white and then I top coated it. So right now I just buff it so I can paint it. You always want to buff it. You want to top coat it with no wipe and then you want to buff it. That's what you always want to do.
Is that a special pencil?
This one, no, it's not. The reason why I can draw on this, because I buff it first. That's what you do wrong. If you cannot draw on your nails, it because you either not buff your nail or you do matte. That's why you cannot draw on.
Were you saying you need to buff it or put a matte layer on?
No. Matte, you cannot draw on matte.
Really?
You cannot draw on matte. I will repeat this one more time. You cannot draw on matte. You have to buff it.
Do you take appointments only? He doesn't do nails for people anymore.
Yeah,
All we do is teach.
I train people.
Oh, that was a bad session. All those people not being able to get their nails done.
But then we can train nail techs so they can make other
Right.
people happy.
Because one Tino can please 80 people, whereas if Tino can teach 80 people, those 80 people can then in turn probably covers 640 happy people.
Right.
We're training you right now. And that's what we're going to try to do is eventually. Right now, this is us perfecting teaching online because neither one of us are too tech savvy. Plus, we're not really connected to society because we're happy. And we really don't need anything but each other and food. And that's what we've been telling the puppies every night. We'll be like, we don't need you, we just have you.
Yes. You know, if I have children, I'll tell them to you're replaceable. Every night, you're replaceable. What have you done today to deserve your play in this crowded world? You are replaceables. Maybe they'll behave.
And then they wag their cute little tails and they give us a little lick and then we're like, all right, you're not replaceable. Damn it. They got us. We're not very good.
You always get by that cuteness. I'm glad you can make it today. Who next now?
You want that?
Oh, who next now haven't had a chance to go on in a while because she had been so busy.
HB or softer pencil?
It doesn't matter. It can be 2B, it can be 3Bs, it can be graphite, it can be anything you want. It can be crayon. As long as you follow the very simple rule that I told you about the top coat. That's a secret.
You know, and like Nails by Ray said, fuck society. No, that's actually exactly how we feel. Like, for instance, when we say things, we absolutely don't have any political standpoint on anything. Because we really don't care. It's not our... That's why I've never had a social media my whole time. Or the course of social media things being out. I've never done it because I personally don't think my opinion really matters. You know?
Should we show them Reefer Madness?
Reefer Madness? No, we'll save that for a later date.
Because I feel like you need to see Reefer Madness to know what we're talking about the bullshit from TV that have been...
The control and like, for instance, okay, so we don't watch news, so we never know what's going on unless our clients tell us, which is good because it's like being filtered. And then pretty much anything we hear, what we do is we actually understand all sides of it, you know? That's why sometimes when I say things, people think that might actually be my viewpoint, but they don't understand the lifestyle that we
Okay,
live.
so this is Reefer Madness. This is a trailer about movie about pot in the 1936. They will show you how bullshit TV and media is.
Now keep in mind now weed is in everything, lotion, skincare. So what we've decided is it is actually in its medical aspects covers every single thing you could want.
And this video makes it sound like it's the worst thing in the world to smoke weed. Here, let me show you.
High school boys and girls are having a hop at the local soda fountain. Innocently, they dance.
Innocently.
Innocent of a new and deadly menace.
Wait, pause it. Now imagine this though. Imagine this. This is what you got to take into consideration. These people were driving around horse and buggies and stuff, no electricity, living life, and then they come with radios and then TV. So to them, this was something magical. This is
green out.
This is when they didn't have TVs in every house and everything. All right, go ahead.
Marijuana, the burning weed with its roots in hell.
Roots in hell.
In this film, you will see the ease with which this vicious plant can be grown in your neighbor's yard, rolled into harmless-looking cigarettes, hidden in an innocent shoe or watch case.
If you want a quick smoke, try one of these.
You will meet Bill, who once took pride in his strong will as he takes the first step toward enslavement.
Of course, if you're afraid.
If you're afraid.
find a moment's pleasure, but at a terrible price. Debauchery, violence, murder, suicide, and the ultimate end of the marijuana addict. Hopeless insanity.
Hopeless.
See this important pill now, before it is too late.
Violent,
Murder.
suicide,
And the end of the smoker, hopeless
Insanity.
So, you know, these people, they were scared shitless because here's something they already don't understand, which is movies and TV. And then they come with the facts of this, and people believed it.
people were.
And it was just a scare tactic.
Scare the hell out of people. Now, I'm gonna put some shadow into this.
But remember, kids, you shouldn't smoke weed at least until you're 4 or 5 years old. I don't know. I don't know how.
About 5, yeah.
I don't know how little hands can roll up joints.
Yeah.
I think if you can roll your own joint, you can be able to.
That's been smoked oregano for a weed niece before.
Well, that was because she wanted to smoke weed, and I didn't think she was old enough.
Yeah. This is a deeper green that I make. I mix a little bit of blue in there just to make it just a little bit more deeper than what it is. Some white in.
Boy, they really could have made a whole weed line of Care Bears. They could have had the red hair Bud Bear.
Yeah.
I mean, the I Don't Care Bear.
Now today they have all kind of name for weed. Back then weed is just weed.
What colors did you use?
I use green. Green I mix with a little blue for pigment. I put a little yellow too, just to make it a little deeper. And then I put a little white into the green mixture to make the lighter green. And fill in the rest, see that?
What he uses is a Viva paper towel to mix his pigments.
Yes.
Did you cure the polish on the bear?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I have to cure the polish on the bear for me to put pigment on. If you don't cure the polish, then when you brush on the pigment, it'll be a hot mess.
A hot mess?
Mm-hmm.
What is it, Sunday?
Yeah,
Pigments on website? Yes.
it is.
All this talking about not smoking is making me want to smoke.
I have been smoked for like 3 days straight. And I'm still not getting high. I'm still waiting for it.
Did you just buff the nail plain or it had white on it already? Okay, we should stop and you should tell them the steps up to this point because I was being distracted.
Okay. The nail have white polish. You put on top coat and then you buff it. Okay. Now, if the nail is already white, you can buff it first. But remember, you buff no matter what. If you even want to draw on, you have to buff it. If you do not buff it, you will not get to this point. You will not draw on. Don't even dream in about draw it on with a pencil if you not buff it. I don't know how more clear I can demonstrate that for you. But it doesn't matter what you have on the surface. You can have white, you can have pink, you can have blue. If you want to draw on the surface, you have to buff it. You have to buff it. If you don't buff it, you will not be able to draw on it. You paint it, start with the background. I choose white as my background because everything show up on white. Kill it for 60 seconds. I put top coat on. Remember, no white top coat. If you do it matte top coat, you will not be able to draw on it. I repeat, you will not be able to draw on matte. You will not be able to draw on matte. You have to buff the top coat. And then you can draw on. Remember, if you even want to use a pencil of any kind, you have to buff it first. Remember that. Don't forget that. And do you know something else? You have to buff it first before you draw on with pencil. But other than that, you have to buff it first before you draw on with a pencil. And another thing, you have to buff it first.
What grit do you use to buff?
The grit that I use are 240s.
240.
Yeah, you will not be able to draw on matte. And then another thing is, you will not be able to draw on matte. You also cannot draw on matte. So don't try to draw on matte because, you know why? You cannot draw on matte. So do whatever it takes to not draw on matte. Okay, now. With this, I do a little white for the eyes. Oh, I forgot to tell you this, but you will not be able to draw on matte. Now I put some eyes on. You have the phone so I can draw the eye. Okay.
Yeah, look up, see what the eye looks like. Honey, what if Matt is a very buff guy and you have a Sharpie pencil, then or Sharpie marker?
I prefer to buff shine than buff matte. While I explaining all this, I forgot to tell you that I don't know if I tell you this or not, but you cannot draw on matte. Okay, I'm gonna paint this little 2 dots for the eyes. Right here, clear this. They mentioned that you cannot draw on matte because if I didn't, then I want to tell you that you cannot draw on matte. So remember, you put shine first and you buff it because you cannot draw on matte.
Shine and buff, shine and
Yes.
buff. Shiny top coat and buff. To draw.
But you know, another thing is very important. You cannot forget this. You cannot draw on matte. Remember that. Don't draw on matte. Do you know why? Because matte you just cannot draw on. It's too rubbery for you to draw on. So remember, don't draw on matte. Now I'm gonna get because when you wipe it out with alcohol, you have to make sure it's kind of dry-ish for your pencil. If it's wet, it's not good for your pencil. Drip on nail. Drip on nail say, can she draw on matte? You know what? I would love for you to be able to, but you can't.
No, using gel on matte. She wants to know if you can use gel on matte or do you use still buff?
You can use gel on matte.
Yeah, that's different. That's a whole different chemical breakdown, I guess.
Okay. That's acceptable. You can
It's
draw.
acceptable.
Yeah, you can draw. You
Not
draw with
desirable, acceptable.
gel. Acceptable.
What was our new statement, homie? Generate. What was that?
Whenever people say something that are acceptable, but
An acceptable amount. No,
Yes.
no. Unless, what was that?
okay. A long time ago, I was in Virginia, and they served me these drinks, okay, with a splash of honey, but it's a very unselfish splash of honey.
Unselfish splash of honey.
Is that what you're talking about?
But it really should be unselfish amount of alcohol. So you were just worried about the honey.
Yes. You want to have a very unselfish amount of buffing going on.
Alcohol would micro burn the surface of the mat and possibly make it a mild tacky. I think so. I agree.
I
That's
agree
why
with
he
that
said
too.
acceptable, not
Right, it's
not,
acceptable.
Not Tino approved though.
I mean, I'm not gonna give you F for that. If I'm a teacher, okay, my train of thought stop right there because
That's it. We're done thinking.
I never been
going autopilot.
I never been a teacher. Like a sexy role play teacher. I never been. I need a pair of glasses and some mini skirt. Oh, anyway, what we're talking about? A teacher. Oh,
I would say no alcohol.
yeah. If I'm a teacher going around, I'm not gonna give you effort. I might spank you just a little bit, but I'm gonna give you effort. You still.
Wait. What did you say? If you're a teacher, you're not gonna go around and.
If I go
give them
around,
effort.
I will not give you F.
Oh, F. Okay, there's
For
a
it
difference.
because it's acceptable. I'm not gonna give you
You're not
F.
gonna make them failures because.
Right. But I would spank you a little bit just for you to remember that it's only acceptable, but it's not the greatest.
So wait, maybe we shouldn't be teachers if we're the type of people that we see everything for what it is and we understand all sides and angles and aspects of it. So we're not ever gonna fail anybody, but the system here is you got to make some people failures or else other people won't succeed, right?
Oh yes.
That's really the dynamics of how we've been school programmed and formatted is, they say they want us to all be equal, but we start off on a system of better than you and you're a loser. I mean, really,
Let's just look at the F for effort. Okay. I'm gonna give F for effort.
whereas I sat in class and pounded my fist and said, how dare you fucking grade me? You don't even know what I'm good at. Couldn't find out they were right. I'm not good at nothing.
My art teacher and me, there's always a constant war between us. Because I do good work. She put it in museum and everything, but she give me F because I never follow her guideline. She will only withdraw a bird, I draw a dragon. So there's always a constant battle between us.
So she failed you.
She failed
Because you're a
me.
shitty artist. No.
Because I
you
don't
didn't
listen to
follow
her.
directions.
Right.
Which I think being an art teacher and expecting people to follow direction, that's a little... Because the ones that shine are going to do their own thing.
Well,
That's what
she's just a
an
high
artist is.
school art teacher. So
You said just...
so in my mind, she never amount to me. I always think I'm better than her, and she knows it.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, so that's why she tried to... So she took her insecurities and tried to make herself feel better.
Oh, I was young and hot and splashy, and she was old. So I rub it into.
You're young and splashy.
I like, oh, Miss Copenhagen, are you tired? Oh. I give my teacher hell when I was in school.
Wait, did you just use matte top coat and then paint the eyes?
Correct.
Correct.
I just use matte top coat because I want everything to be level. When I do it lines on top of the surface, I always want everything to be level first. This mouth, this nose look a little messed up. I always want things to be level.
Level.
Meaning, I'm gonna put a top coat on it just so everything is not bumpy when I'm
So you want
designing.
everything smooth to the touch.
Yes. So my line is uninterrupted. Imagine you take a line, a brush, and you run through like gravel. It's not gonna be nice and smooth. It's gonna be bumpy. So in order to get rid of that, you have to glaze the gravel before you paint it on. Does that make sense?
It does to me. But I do feel like it was a complicated way to try to understand it.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
then again, I'm not a teacher, so I don't,
Yeah.
All I can say is as a student, I'm confused right now. And if us students could grade you teachers, then you all would be failing also. So.
Right. One day I push my limit a little bit. So I take out a piece of paper and I draw a naked body. In art class, I draw a naked body. And then my teacher come. I have no reaction. I don't jump or anything. I look at her like, do you like it? And Miss Copenhagen was dramatized. She like, Tino, it's naked, Tino. And I'm like, yes, I was studying contortion. Do you like it? Is it pretty? That's the first time that I be able to get away with it. Just because I don't feel guilt behind it. So she cannot get me in trouble because it's art class. Man, that was a fun day. She was so pissed off.
Oh, honey.
What's that?
Somebody just came in. They said they're late. Is this our last meal, or are we gonna do more?
Oh,
Are we gonna go on tonight? You haven't even told me today's schedule.
Today is interactive day. This is a bear.
I feel pretty good. I feel like we could go the whole day doing this shit.
This is the last spring design because next interactive day is gonna be fall, Halloween, seasonal.
You know, he really did stress out the teachers around here. I can see that because, you know, they're just trying to pass people through with numbers and living in a redneck racist area, they are scared of foreigners.
Oh yeah.
They are. It's a sad
They're
thing.
afraid of me.
So they don't know how to handle it.
They be like, they're afraid of me. Every time I say no English, they get freaked out. They like, bring homework home. Bring it home. Bring it home. It's okay. It's okay. I passed through high school just like that. Never any effort. Kind of la-di-da my way through. Yes, after class, I always give a list for interactive day for the next interactive live.
Said, Tino, are you going to do a rainbow background? That would be cool.
That would be very cool, and I might.
You know what I think would be even cooler?
What's that?
Instead of a rainbow background, you do a rainbow theme, but you do different shades of green.
That's cool too.
Starting like from sativa all the way up to indica, or you know, intermingle them. Are we gonna do some work tomorrow on here
Maybe.
for the people who work on Sundays?
We
Or we could call that puppy quiet time, and that's, you know, our little pop-ups, puppy pop-ups.
tomorrow, if I were to do one, it's not gonna be interactive. But I can do a nails party tomorrow because I have these nails that I just prepped. These gonna be Nightmare Before Christmas. This gonna be a vampire set. This gonna be a what is it? Maleficent.
What? What did it say?
Maleficent.
Maleficent?
Maleficent is an evil character from Sleeping
Oh,
Beauty.
okay.
I don't know about this one yet. I just put it on. I don't know about it. But this one is gonna be gray and rose. One stroke rose is pink and rose gold to go with it. And these are gonna be unicorn. And then I have these. I forgot what it is. Jungle leaf and yellow leather. And a deep sea mermaid, and then Cleopatra, Egyptian. So I have a lot of work. I might have an interactive day tomorrow. Not interactive. I might have a
Well, you call it work, but
nails party.
it's really you formatting your mind and having a free-spirited understanding of things so that you can help other people design easier. That's pretty damn sacrificial, because technically, if we called that work over there, we'd be getting paid for it, wouldn't we?
Oh, yes.
And we're not getting paid shit.
We're not getting paid shit.
So we really aren't working, actually, and we should file for food stamps, especially with these damn kids back here. They're eating, you know,
I know, right?
bags of dog food they've already eaten. Not counting the wet food. And then every time I open up wet food, then here comes the fucking cats. I want some
Fuck.
food. Give me some milk. Give me some. Oh.
All this damn needy.
I think we're just gonna leave. We'll just go on vacation. We'll
Sell
have
off to the
anybody-
sunset.
Just sell off to the sunset. We'll Bonnie and Clyde here.
They don't even know what what happened? Just leave one day.
They won't even. I don't even think they appreciated it that much. Because every time they come, they give us love, and then they run to the food bowl like.
I know, right?
Man.
Fucking animals.
Let's see. If there's any. Where can I get tips? What's the name of them? How much would you charge a client for this set? I have difficult time with pricing. You know, pricing really is difficult for everyone. It really is.
Really? It does?
It's something.
If you do a normal set, calculate out how long it takes you to do a normal set. Calculate the pricing on that. So
basically
60, if you make $60 in an hour, okay?
Okay.
Then let's say you need 2 hours for this. That's 120 extra. Okay, so at this point you should know that working slow is not helping you. So you should practice and practice so you can work faster. The faster you do, the less you can charge them. But you always based on your hour. So you don't want to lose out on it neither. Usually a set will take a person from start to end about 1.5 hours. You go in, you say hi, you keep your kisses, you little hugs, a little gossip. That take about 20 minutes. Prepping, that's take another 10-15 minutes. That's 30 minutes right there. Put on acrylic, fire it, blah, blah, blah. Gossiping a little bit more. That's take an hour and a half. So if you make $60 in an hour and a half, then your design will be about $80. So that is a $140 set, $150.
So what you're saying is, let me see if I got this straight. So what you're saying is, you just know how long it takes you to do stuff, and then instead of saying that this particular nail set costs this much, you're just saying my time's worth this. Then you know ahead in your head how long it's going to do.
Right.
But you probably shouldn't tell them that.
No, with your client, I never explain. You don't owe them any explanation. You just blurt out the price, 150s.
So
It's like, ooh, it's so expensive. Don't blink, don't react.
So if you're doing it on a timing base though, honey, then if they start telling you this story, should you just stop, look at them dead in the eyes and be like, it's going to cost an extra $5 for me to listen to this fucking story?
Well, usually when a client comes for a full design set, I ask for your budget.
Oh, your budget.
Right. That way you can negate it however you like. But anything you do, that doesn't mean that you have to explain for your client that, oh, this one is 10 extra. This one, because I do this and that, that's 5 extra. This one is like $40 because I do this and this. You don't have to explain that. You blurt out the price.
How much do you charge for counseling while we're painting? That's it exactly, yes.
Counseling is free because you can keep a black book. And later on when they famous, when they be like senator, when they make it into office, you can blackmail them.
So you want them to just spill
as much as possible.
Facts about themselves that is possibly...
Yes. Blackmail material.
Blackmail material in case
Yes.
they become important or famous.
Yes.
Okay.
Because now tech and client, that's a sisterhood. And there's only one way out.
Only one way out?
Yes, there's only one way out. Thing is, a lot of people feel guilty.
Guilty.
When it comes to charging, they feel guilty.
They do.
They feel like they should give some kind of discount or else they can make them look bad. The moment you blurt out your pride and your client, if your client act a little funny or like, ooh, little like, ooh, that's a lot. People tend to want to compromise right there. They'll be like, oh, I charge a little less. No, you don't do that. You just keep a poker face. Doesn't matter what they say. It's still, let's say 150, that's 150. There should be no bargain or anything. That's 150. If you don't want to do it, then you don't do it. You're not gonna get everyone, of course. You're gonna get the one that willing to pay, but after a year or two, you're gonna end up with a bunch of people that willing to pay. You don't have to fight through the curtain anymore. You can stop, relax, and just focus on your art.
And then I'm the one that actually does the counseling because I get like a dual service here. So they get Tino's art and then the counseling. So what I try to do to compensate for my counseling is I make them bring me food.
Yeah, because I'm not good at counseling. I'm autistic, so I don't feel emotion behind whatever it is that happened. So when people are like, oh my cousin just died, I just like, oh, well, hand them a napkin or something, say, oh, sorry. But I'm not very empathetic. I'm not very like, oh, it'll be okay. Oh, everything be okay. Like, I can't do that because I don't feel any emotional thing behind it. So I'm not a good therapist.
No, your autism is truly a blessing, though. It really is. Okay, this Monique's design says yes, 100%. It's tough to charge, especially a friend. No. You need to know this. If it's a friend, they will pay you your value quicker than anyone else.
Oh, be careful on that too.
Yeah, they're not a friend. They're trying to get free nails out of you.
Right. If they get free nail of you just tell them don't slam the door on your way out. That's not a friend. That's your associate. That's your party peoples, but that's not your friend. Your friend will value your time and will pay you. The friend that expect free shit is not your friend. That doesn't mean not hanging out with them. They're just not your friend.
And you know, Samantha, I'm empathetic. Also, so know this: the advice you gain from Tino and I, it comes from a standpoint of watching someone with autism and no feelings or emotion do business, while I sit over here being empathetic. And what I've learned is the power and control of his ability, because his decisions are not made through feelings. They're made through, they're made emotionless, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then to sit here on the sidelines being emotional and feeling things differently than he does, it's made me realize the power. Because if he worked in a nail salon for people doing nails all day long, and around just anyone's energy who walks in the door, as an empathic person, there is no freaking way our relationship would be this wonderful and powerful. And that ultimately is truly what we're trying to pass on to people is and I know that our girls who've been here from the beginning, I can't say this enough, once you take control of your own energy, you will be happy every fucking day.
Yes.
Every day. And now I'm done talking because I'm hungry. So I gotta figure out who in the hell I helped last month with one of their crises they were going through. And then call them up and tell them it's pizza day.
This is stained glass gel, by the way. I use stained glass gel because you color, I have to be careful. And I don't feel like I want to be careful right now. So I use stained glass gel. It's more forgiving, easy to blend. Add a nice touch on the white background. I don't feel like I want to be careful.
You don't want to be careful?
I don't feel like it.
Man. Is that how we just live life today? Just non-carefree. Care Bears, carefree lives.
Right. Scare Bear, Don't Care Bear. I love all these new names.
I know, right? I love the Scare Bear. That's fucking great. Real black hair, yeah, no, absolutely. That's the thing is you have to look at it as a service industry, and you're making someone feel good, and for them to sit there and absorb your talent so that they can feel good, and then they don't do anything to make you feel good. It doesn't have to be about money always. You know, it can be tickets to somewhere. They bring you to dinner, but if they're not giving you back that same good feeling, you need to really judge and question that relationship.
Weeks ago, there's a person that asked me a question in salon life. They say, so if you see, what do you do to people that are too picky, right? So I tell people that I tell them there's two kinds of people out there
Just two?
when it comes to pickiness.
Oh, pickiness.
There is a picky person, and then there is a petty person.
Petty picky and picky. So there's picky and then petty picky?
Petty people will, if they spend $100, they will want it to be way worth it. They cheers you for every line, for every stroke, and then they try to make it difficult. That's petty people.
And then get a discount at the end.
Right. Picky people is different. Picky people don't mind paying. They pay you whatever as long as you deliver the thing that they want. They want exactly what they want. I love picky client. I collect picky client because the moment that you become relaxed and chills and have a lot of fun in your visit, that means you know that you are good because you can please picky people. You want that. You don't want petty people. Petty people are different. It doesn't matter if you do a good job or not. She want to be difficult.
Now, see, I've always liked the petty people that have come through the years. And that's because I realize how great you are, and I realize that we don't need them, and I fuck with them. So that's kind of sad on my part, though, isn't it?
So it just there's differences too. Don't forget that.
Well, plus you use picky people to challenge your skill and make sure you stay tight with it.
Right.
And always remember this. Whatever advice we're given, it is never 100% because you have to take your environment, your feelings, and your lifestyle and the way you want to feel and live into consideration. We've just picked out what seems to run smooth and perfect for us. Can we learn from petty, picky people? Absolutely. Petty people never get to book again. Right. No, seriously.
Because some people are happy living in a mediocre environment. Like, manicure, pedicure, day by day by day. But if you even reach into the realm of art, you should know that you wanting to you elevate. That's what you want. You don't want this life, this ordinary nails life. You don't want that. You want to be a star. You want to do something different that people love.
You want to be a star.
Right. At that point, your sanity is extremely important to yourself. You have to take care of your sanity. Because without a happy mind, you wouldn't be able to create. So now you're not really a nail tech anymore. When you become an artist, it's different.
Well, I think that's why they have the saying around here, starving artist. And what's sad is it's not the artists that are doing bad. It's the people not willing to pay and understand what all went through to get to that point.
Right. Anyway, reach to a state where you can do whatever you like. You have to be really good first to make demand.
Right, that's the key. You have to be in control of
If
it.
you're not good, then you can't make demand. You cannot voice your opinions. You have to be yes ma'am, no ma'am. Hello.
And then that's the other thing you have to know: is my skill good, or am I practicing on this lady a little bit? And that's another way to judge how much you should put out there. What are you doing now, baby?
Just doing the stained glass around.
I really like that. It's very soft.
I do in stained glass because I don't feel like I want to be focused.
You don't want to be focused?
No, so I just use stained glass to just dust it on. I don't have to be focused for this. This is a process where I can just fuck up. See that? I can just, see that? I don't have to be perfect because the color is not opaque. The color is see-through, so I can dust it on. Look how airy it is too. I love stained glass.
Wasn't that nice this morning, waking up to an alarm clock? Knowing we had something to do today?
It does.
Hello, Mexico City.
Hello, Mexico. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Those are so cute and adorable. So realistic looking.
Look at this biggest one. That might be the head honcho.
The head honcho? Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know. If
There's always one alpha bear. I think this is alpha bear right here.
I don't think you can have pastels and alpha in the same category. I mean, I could be wrong.
This is a little servant, this little star.
It's a happy little star. It's small.
I'm gonna top coat all this. Look, this beautiful actually. I'm gonna post this set. Cause it's beautiful. I like it. I'm happy about it. I like it better than my last set.
Can we get one more drawn?
One more drawing.
Wow.
What should it be though?
Well, here's the question. When you got that done, were you planning on being done, or
Yes.
was you? You don't feel like, just maybe having a question and answer? Or... Okay, this is what... Wait.
This dog really take
Wait, I just
the
heard...
life out of me this morning.
I just heard a puppy.
I'm still trying to work in the back of my head to see how I deal with this schedule. I'm thinking the timing. I don't know. I just try to think of some way to deal with these
What design would you put on the thumb?
changes. On the thumb, I would do cloud, rainbow, and stars. I can do a thumb pretty quick.
A thumb?
I would do like a cloud, rainbow, and star. I wouldn't do the bear because how I showcase it is I showcase the thumb first. So it needs to be something that not the bear. And then when I reveal the whole hand, that's when the bear come out.
Bam. Can we see, please, clouds, star, rainbow? What? I'm not sure what that means. Can we see,
She mean the
please,
thumbs.
cloud, star? Cloud, star.
She mean the thumb.
Oh. Do you put on, then take off every set you do? You don't ever keep a set on for long?
What you mean? I keep every piece I make. I'm not remaking it, so I never sell anything that I ever make. I holding it into this little box. So once in a while, I take it out and I play with it.
So you're gonna do this thumbnail, and then we're gonna get off, play with puppies, let the cats know that we still love them too.
We might need to
Eat.
do something drastic
What's that?
to turn the schedule. Because right now the schedule is early morning, late morning they play, then they take a nap at noon. We have to turn that around. Have to go in and we have to do whatever possible for them to not sleep all day long,
So we
so
should
they
get
can
like,
sleep at night.
like a merry-go-round or something, and then just keep spinning
Do
them.
whatever it takes. Shake them. Even people shake baby when they've been bad. They shake it.
Absolutely. It didn't turn out so well, but people did it.
It's always funny when I see people just shake the baby. It's like it doesn't hurt them. It's like it doesn't hurt them or something. They just shake it. The little lady say, just shake the baby. Just shake them. Shake the babies. Anyway, Rainbow and Cloud and then Star.
Good morning, Jiggy.
Hi, Jiggy. I'm gonna do a Star first just to get it out of the way.
So do we want to go somewhere and eat?
We can.
And then we'll take our service puppies in there?
Oh, hell no.
Honey, if we take them to a steakhouse, that would be fun.
Why?
Especially if we go in as blind people and let the dogs just run off and eat everything. Be great. Are we going to get back on tonight?
Tonight, no, but we schedule one tomorrow.
Oh, we're going to do one tomorrow. Because really on a Sunday, I think this is possibly the worst time to be on. Sometimes.
Because-
well, for this country.
Yeah, because they go to church and everything.
Yeah. And then at a minimum, even if they're not religious, they usually have family dinners and stuff like that. And
We can have a little sermon up here. I can be the Pope, the gay popes.
the gay pope.
Yes. Would now you will want to show up tomorrow? Interactive. It's not interactive. I'm gonna do my project with it, but I do a wood now for you tomorrow. Look at these
Now
bags.
church.
That is so cute. Look
They
at this
are.
stained glass color. It's unexpected, actually. It's so smooth.
And really, you just whipped all these out. Well,
I
we've been
just-
on
I
since
just, like,
10
take a-
a.m. and then we were kind of late actually. It's about
I can just take the brush and just dust it. It's very easy. Okay, so for the star, I have this bright yellow. I need brown. And then I need yellow and brown.
It is. We started at 10 a.m. this morning here in the U.S. and then it is 12:46 p.m., which I don't know what that is, and we call that military time. But I lucked out, and they didn't want us gays in the military when I was growing up, and I was grateful for it because I didn't want to kill anybody either.
My dad wanted me to go to the military. Can you imagine what happened when I salute?
Now, if you would have went military, I would have went military. I would have been a sniper.
A sniper?
A sniper, yes. I would have laid in the bushes patiently waiting for you.
So these are two little teardrops for the eyes.
Let's see. A couple people said you should go eat oxtail soup.
Oh,
That's
hell
awful
no.
specific, isn't it?
They did not say that.
They did.
They did not say that.
Well, it disappeared, but someone did, and I guess they deleted it.
Last night I had the most horrible dream ever.
What?
I was a fox, but this time I have two tails.
Two tails?
Yeah, I love to be a
Two-tailed
fox, but I only want one tails, and I have two last
I
night.
just need to know one thing. Did you have two buttholes?
Just one, but two
Usually a
two
tail
tails.
represents.
Right. It's
Okay.
just I wake up in terror,
In
screaming. Yes.
Do you ever think maybe the puppy dogs were attacking you?
You know, maybe I should blame on the dogs.
You could have been having two tails in your life at the time.
Two little circle with a medium color that you mix with yellow and brown. You take it out. Sorry for my monotone today, because I was tired today.
We got questions. What type of brush are you using for the eyes?
For the eyes, I use pointy brush. Pointy brush is like a liner brush, but it's bigger. So
Tino, I don't have yellow gel, but I do have yellow pigment. Can I mix that
Yes, you
with
can.
white gel for the star color?
yes, you can, and bravo for you for thinking.
Outside the box.
Well, it's not outside the box. That's one of the rules. But for her to even thinking that without anybody showing her, that's great. That's great. That means that she can think for herself. I love it.
What brush are you using?
Pointy brush.
Pointy brush. We can probably do Avatar later on at some point because
Oh, I can't
Tino
wait to the
loves
movies.
Avatar.
I can't wait. Yes, I love Avatar. I want to be one of the blue people too. Of course, I would choose to be a fox first.
So two-tailed fox Avatar. Is that what you're after?
Yeah, a blue fox. That'd be cool. I just don't want two tails.
Is that the cutoff of weirdness? Is
It's a
two
cut
tails?
off. It's so weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it either, you know? Because it's my belief that a tail equals a butthole somehow.
Right.
And if you got two buttholes, I'm going to need two penises. Oh, man, we can't just be who we are today.
I know, right?
Yeah. I'm still pretty sure you woke up with a puppy tail in your mouth or something, though.
I remember some holding a puppy last night,
You were.
trying to restrain it in my sleep.
So we're going to go eat something fun? Or you want to go eat something good? Or we could just eat nuts and
Do
fruit.
you ever put your nail set on your natural nail for long wear? I'm not a nail wearer. I can wear long nail and function with it just fine. I know the secret, but I'm not a nail wearer.
I wear them.
Yeah, doesn't wear them. I don't wear them. I don't wear them because I created them. So I just what I do is more creepy. I put it in a box and I take them out. I talk to them. I like children, you know. I'd be like, you're my favorite this month. You right here. You're on the verge of being out the box. You know.
So you're making hollow promises to your children.
Yes.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. How long do you cure when drawing cartoon characters?
Anything in between should be not full. You don't need to do it fully. Like 60 minutes, 60 seconds is full to me, full cure. You can cure for 20, 30 seconds because you have to keep on going. The last layer, the last top coat that you put on, I will do a full cure on that. But anything else, you don't flash cure because it kind of wrinkle. So you cure it for like 60 for like 20 seconds or 30 seconds, you'll be good to go.
What's the secret? Secret to what?
the secret to.
Someone's asking about a secret, but I don't know what the context is. And we got a lot of secrets. We can't just start throwing our secrets out.
I'm gay.
Is that a secret?
I'm gay. Yes.
I feel like my gayness is more of a secret than your gayness.
Why?
Because you're flamboyant.
I'm not flamboyant.
You're very flamboyant.
No.
You know how many people I've had to tell over the years that I'm gay? They look at me like I'm not.
I'm not flamboyant. Just my voice is.
And it's usually coming from a woman. And they think that I'm just trying to dodge them or let them down, and I feel guilty, like I'm breaking their hearts and shit. And then I'll be like, and the only way I can prove it to them is if they had a penis, right?
No
See
woman
the problem?
ever hit on me. I'm so offended. When I grown up, and I never have a woman hit on me.
Oh, wearing long nails is a secret. When he does acrylic on me and everything, I usually wear stilettos. And what I have learned is there's absolutely no difference between short nails and long nails. You just have to make sure everything you do, you think about the movement before you grab it. Just never go anything head first. And then always just use the pads in your fingertips.
People instinctively want to be careful. Okay? Be careful meaning do something really slow, really pay attention. You don't have to be careful. You have to be aware of it. You have to be aware of the extension from your body. That's what a nail is. It's an extension. If you grab something, you should know that you are grabbing it with your hand and your nails. Because people only think about their hand. They don't think about their nails. They don't notice that it's an extension of their body. That's how they break nails, because they will grab something and thinking, that's just my hand. My nail is not there. So they grab it and they jam into it and bam, the whole thing break. You have to know that your nail is there. That means aware of it. Not be careful. You don't have to do anything super slow or anything. You just have to know that your nail are there. When you grab something, you should include your nail into it. People doesn't include the nail into it. They just grab whatever, they jam the hand into whatever.
Oh, you know what though? Here is a secret. The secret I always do though, and maybe this is cheating, but I never allow my thumbnail to be as long as my other four. I always have my thumbnail a little longer than half of the other ones, and for some reason you're able to grab everything a lot easier. I don't know, you just get used to them. I feel naked when
You have to
don't
be
have them on.
aware of them.
Yeah.
Know that it's there.
Just know it's there.
No, you have to know that it's there. Like okay, when you're cooking, you use a utensil, right? When you put it, when you're touching your pan and pot, you do know that your utensil is there, right? You're not just putting your whole hand into the pot, right? So the same with your nails. When you grab something, you have to know that your nails are there. People that they don't use to get long nails. So when they first get long nails, they just simply don't count their nails. That's how accident happen. Is that they forgot temporarily for a few seconds that their nails are there.
That's it.
That's how people wear nails for years. They cannot go without long nail because they always counted their nail there. So when their nails are not there, they mistype, they grab something, they have problem with it because in their mind their nails are there, but their nails are no longer there. If they take their nail off, they couldn't function. So same thing to put a nail on. You always have to know that it's there.
And then the other thing too is you know, when you have them, I think a lot of times people challenge you by saying things like you can't do this or you can't do that, and if you feel that way, I guess you're going to struggle. But I don't know. I've always done pretty good.
This is a little big. I'm gonna use a filler brush for this because it's a little big.
And really, when Tino puts on acrylic nails, them fuckers aren't coming off without pulling your whole nail off. Mm-hmm. So and he gets mad at me, but I use them as tools. would not recommend that, but
It's a spine in acrylic to prevent it from breaking. You have to have a good spine for the nails. But I leave all the education for acrylic for my friend. Sometimes I might have a live that I train people on acrylic. But for you to master it, I prefer it to be a one-on-one setting.
oh,
It's acrylic. I need to see you personally, your bad mistake, for me to fix it.
now I do walk away if I drop change on the floor. I don't even try. I just let somebody else have it. You got glitter on your face and you look kind of cute. Is that a 5mm brush you're using for the lines now on the stars?
The line I use a 10 millimeters. You can use a 7 millimeter. 5 is only for tiny little lines, like lace. You can use it if you're comfortable with this. But to me, people should be comfortable with this line through a 10 millimeter or a 7. 7 would be more common, but I like 10 millimeters the best.
The name of the gel polish you're using now?
Stained glass gel.
And then someone had a question like, what the hell is stained glass, I think.
Stained glass gel is a gel built to show background.
So you can see through it?
Whatever background you have, you see through it. Stained glass gel is available in 8 different shades. It's intermixable. You can find it at www.tinavo.shop, which is the comment down here.
So basically, it's just like its name, stained glass, like a window in a church.
Right.
Oh.
I don't know if I should do cloud. If I were to do cloud, it cannot be white, right?
Oh, why couldn't it be?
Let me try white. I don't know if it's easy to see or not.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
I have to get out an oval brush.
saying. What about you?
I'm gonna chew white.
You gonna chew it? Choose it?
Okay. Yeah, it's work. I can see it well. And then I just take an oval brush and I just dab the bottom just like that.
Oval brush.
Just a little bit, just flash cure a little. And do one more. And then just dry your brush off so there's no gel and you just tap it in the bottom just like that. This is a pure white. This is a
Pure
white polish. Just make sure that your brush don't have any gel before you dab it. This is a little wrinkle because I flash cured it and I take it out too quick. But no worry, when the matte top coat is on, it'll fix all of that. And I'm avoiding the cuticle because later I would crystal and bling onto the cuticle, so I'm avoiding it. Hear this. Now I'm going to top it with mat to secure this. This is a very nice ending to the summer set. I'm gonna focus on seasonal set.
Okay, I think we got about 2 minutes left in quiet time. I just peeked in there. One puppy's chewing on the other one's ear. That's the beginning. Maybe sooner than 2 minutes. Why are you shaping? Because he's a perfectionist.
Yeah, I want it to be pretty, sharp and pretty. Sometimes when I paint, if you paint it on, then you know that they're coating on the side too. So I just want to shape up a little bit of coating on the side, so it's gonna be nice and sharp and straight.
Whoa, straight. Why's it gotta be straight?
Because I hope you guys enjoy the live today, interactive live. We doing 1, 2, 3 bear today and stars. The star is very easy to do too. The bear is a little higher level, that's character painting.
Now comes the fun part when we get done. We let all the animals intermingle together. The puppies are chasing the cat. Because the kittens are fearless. Fearless.
My pleasure. Yes, through Sapido, you can find out my live schedule to my Instagram bio. Let me post a picture on here so you can see it easy. Give me a second. I will post a picture on here. Okay, see that? My Instagram bio. That's where you can find my live. So if you missed your live, this is how you can check it from now on. See up here? That's how you can check it. Ooh, a little on the side too. See this side right here? It's sticking out. I don't like that. I like it to be all in a straight line. But you guys can post it now. Because I already do a Care Bear before. Usually when a set I haven't posted yet, I don't want to lick it. But this Care Bear, I already done that once before.
Did you say lick it or leak it?
Leak it on public. This This is like a rainbow. This is like a true Quebec team, isn't it? 'Cause it's rainbow. It's a pastel. It's soft. I think it's a good one to post it. Crystal around the cuticle all the way through. I think that's a good way to put crystal. There's not much room for crystal.
Uh-oh. Eventually we'll do one-on-ones, but right now we really are enjoying just doing this.
Yes, eventually.
Because we feel like a lot more people can learn off of this.
Right.
But if we see you've been here and you keep trying and trying, then we might be able to work a one-on-one.
Right. So remember, this is how you find my live. Is go to my Instagram, go to my bio, and you will see the live schedule there.
Yeah.
And take a picture of this.
Screenshots.
Shot this. Actually, I should put it down here.
Those are adorable.
Thank you. Cute little pastel bear. You want to name it?
Name it?
This one is Kiki.
I think they probably already have names.
I
Go
named
ahead, name them though.
Kiki.
Kiki? Okay.
Lysandra.
Lysandra.
Yes. Toby.
Toby?
Yes.
Why not Willie? Like Willie.
These are little Willie right here. Anyway, let's see all the questions. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I hope you're enjoying the interactive live from the bed. Let me see. I might schedule one for tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. I don't know what time. Live. Schedule. Add. Okay, tomorrow should be Nails Party. Today is Sunday, right?
Yep.
Okay, Nails Party. Start time tomorrow. At what time should we do it?
Tomorrow? Monday?
12.
Noon?
12, yeah, noon. PM.
We should say high noon.
High noon.
High noon. So we'll see you tomorrow at high noon.
All right. Yes, it's Kiki, Lysandra, Toby, and little Willies floating around. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to add a little white for little Willie. This eye seems like it's high. There you go. Now it's kind of waking it up. There you go. Cute this.
You know what else is awake? Two puppy dog.
Yes. Let me see. On Monday, I would do Nightmare Before Christmas. I would do that. And Vampire, no, I'm not gonna do that. I need a movie. I need a video clip from that, so I'm not gonna do that. Nightmare Before Christmas and a rose technique for you, but like a 4 rose technique. And jungles. Okay, I might do that. I might do like 3 sets. All right.
3 sets tomorrow?
All right. I will see you guys tomorrow, Monday, noon Central Time. That's gonna be Nails Party Day. Yeah, jungle. I'm gonna do a yellow chameleon, and shade it and shadow it, everything, of course. But a yellow chameleon and a toucan in the jungle set, a palm leaf, everything too. So you gotta learn some cool technique, how to draw palm leaf. And then that's for the jungle set. Now maybe for Christmas you learn how to shade. Very similar to this character painting. You're welcome, Denada, Jordan, Ali. Can you do that on a Hartwell tips? Not for press on, but you can do it as practice you can. But for press on, if you want to, if you have no press on, yeah, you can practice on a Hartwell tip. To me, a full cover tip is flatter. Even when you leave it like this and you post it, it's flatter. That's why I use a full cover tip. But you can use a Hartwell. That would be fine for now. If anyone recorded, please send it to me. Yep, please. ENE will send it to you, Nicole. All right, guys. Hope you like this. Let me see. Recording YouTube and Mrs. Live when it be scheduled on your bio. Check my bio. There's one tomorrow. That's one Wednesday. Check it. Cause then tomorrow I might add some more day on too. Check it check it every day. Go on every day and check it to see if there's anything new. Now party, that's 2 right now. Tomorrow and August 10, which is Wednesday. So that is how you check it. All right, take a pictures, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, King Snail 4. Tomorrow you don't have to have anything with you. Cause Nail's party, I'm just gonna demo it. God bless you, Pasoria. Thank you. I've been loving the Sunday classes. Thank you, Samantha, Beauty Official. And I will see you later. You're welcome, else. Bye-bye, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's going to be noon Central Time.